Mine ear you have digged, a prayer of St. G. What are we to do among these who so consistently support their ignorance with quips, cliché, celebrity knowledge, sports metrics, social media, and all which consumes our culture? It is exhausting to watch them, to think about them, to try to love them. To love wasted lives which seem so barrenly away from anything of you. We who measure our obedience against each other and not the holy God have not to judge, but only to seek peace and pursue it, which peace is the living God. How shall our eyes look to theirs, absent our disdain? Backs to the wall they sit, announcing their availability for trivial pursuits of conversation. To say laughing cues their whole motif. A man must come to see that he is living only his life, not theirs, his one precious life. Man was made to serve God in all things, all faculties, all powers, all senses, entrusted to you. A man is not his own, but in every way a servant, in all he was, in all he had, in all that he did or was to do. So that even if a man does not know these things, has never heard these words of life, he will waste his life. The world is made for you, not for us. Our being as creatures denotes our subservience to the Creator. But we, all of us, designed to desert and to free ourselves from this service. We would exalt ourselves out of the state of service and obedience, absolute and universal, into self-sufficiency, self-rule. We would be as God, like unto God, subject no more to you, our will above yours. And so in our attempt to free ourselves, we came to absolute and eternal ruin. Thus we cast ourselves into but divine wisdom found out the means of our rescue in the incarnation of the Son of God. This is the greatest mystery and miracle of all Scripture and of all the world's history. Nothing outside of this in any universe of beings and galaxies is possible to conceive as being greater. The entire world was created for this great drama and gift to us. From a state of absolute dominion, you put yourself into a condition of absolute service, a service of divine love. This glorious way of being in you is also how we will be when we are come into your kingdom. Mine ear hast thou digged, the statement of a slave. A body hast thou prepared for me, the statement which brings to us saving grace. And though the world sees it differently, it is not unwise to, as Adam, have nothing of his own, or as Jesus, nothing of his own. Give us the grace to have you as our all, nothing of our own. Amen.